Hello and welcome to Goodnight Flagstaff. I'm Gina Marie and I am in Flagstaff and I'm excited to be reading again for tonight's Goodnight Flagstaff program. Thank you for tuning in to our community story time. You can find a new chapter from one of our favorite family-friendly books at 8 p.m. each weeknight on the Literacy Center's YouTube channel and on Crater Radio, a local online radio station. The previous chapter is replayed on Crater Radio each weeknight at around 7:45, just before the new chapter airs. You can also listen to all previous Goodnight Flagstaff recordings on YouTube. We are currently reading Race to the Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. If you'd like to check it out to read along with us at home, it is available on the Hoopla app with your Coconino County Library card. Check one out today. And I will say that's how I checked it out. Please email us if you'd like to join our team of readers and connect with your community through stories. All ages welcome. Our email is goodnightflagstaff@gmail.com. Last time we were together, Najoni reunites with all her lost relatives, who were monster slayers, but they took too long to work through their feelings, and now all the monsters are free. And now, Chapter 41, Rise. That can't be right, I protest. There's no sunrise. That can't be right, I protest. There's no sunrise without Joho Na'ai. He's right here. I turn to point out the sun, but he's gone. Look, Davery shouts. And there, just on the edge of the horizon, where the sky is getting lighter by the second, we can see Joho Na'ai. Before he was dressed sort of Navajo casual with an extra helping of fancy jewelry. Now he's wearing blindingly bright armor and carrying a golden shield. And step by step, on an invisible set of stairs, he appears to be climbing into the sky. Mr. Yazzie appears at our feet. Always a stunning sight, he says. The sun could have at least warned us he was leaving, Mac says, picking up the lizard and putting him on his shoulder. Holy people, they're always coming and going as they please without even a BRB. What other holy people have you met? I ask. You don't have to meet them all to know a type, am I right? Mr. Yazzie tisks. Davery asks, what do we do now? As if in answer, a wild wailing breaks across the land. At first I think it's the wind, but it quickly becomes clear that it's something much more ominous. It sounds like the horrible ghostly moaning from the Talking Rocks trial, and it makes my blood run cold. Mac throws his hands over his ears again, and Mom lifts her head like she's sniffing the air. Monsters, Blackjet Girl cries. They're breaking from their ancient cages as we speak. Hurry, we must stop them. Mom steps forward. Where are they gathering? In the shadow of Tse-Bet-Tahi, the great rock with wings. Shiprock, Mom says grimly. It was the throat of a volcano long ago, Mr. Yazzie tells us, and it is the legendary home of the Bena'ahani. Why are they after us? Asked Mac, his face pale. The very first monster slayer, your ancestor, Nayi Nijga'ani, fought and defeated them, turning some into harmless creatures that could help the Dene and imprisoning the rest, explains Mr. Yazzie. Over the years, some have broken free and sought revenge. Mom says, they have tried many times and they've always been held back. This time, we have to beat them once and for all. How do we get to Shiprock? Davery asks. On our backs, Glitchin says. I can take you, Nishoni. I'll ride City again, Davery offers. Mac, can you hop on Dolly? And I'll ride with Rock Crystal Boy, if his herald will have me, Mom says. It would be my honor, Monster Slayer, the white bird says in an ancient windy voice. You may call me Kligai. I will lead the rest of the slayers across the land, my great-uncle Navajo Elvis says. It's not so far if we take the Rainbow Road, and we have not forgotten how to fight. Everyone hurries to climb on their herald's back. Everyone but me. What are you waiting for, Najoni? Davery asks as he secures himself with the rope harness on Siddy's back. All the heralds are sporting combat gear now. I'm not going, I say mournfully. I wanted to tell you sooner, but I didn't get the chance. What are you talking about? That's Mac, already up on Dolly. Remember the cart lady's song? The line where a dream must be the sacrifice? I had to give up my dream of being a hero in order to free you all from the lost and found. That means I can't go fight the monsters. I'll be cheering for you all from the sidelines, but now you're the monster slayers. Oh, dear Najoni, Mr. Yazzie says, peeking out from the collar of Mac's hoodie. I believe you've misunderstood. You're still fighting the monsters. I look up. I am? Of course. You are the descendant of Monster Slayer. You passed the trials. We need you. But what about giving up my dream? It's enough that you were willing to make the sacrifice, the Horned Toad explains. You had to believe you were giving up what mattered most. True intent was enough to break the amber cases, but things are much too dire for you to not fight. I grin. So I'm in? Most assuredly. I yelp with joy and run to Klejin. I climb onto her back with a quick hug for Blackjack Girl, adjust my bow and quiver, and tie the rope harness around my waist. Have your arrows ready, Najoni, the guardian warns me. The Bina-i-ha-ne in my house on Black Mountain were but children of the red-eyed birds, blind and foolish. These newly freed ones will be adults, and they will be able to see and fly. Fly? And it hits me all at once. We're actually going to be fighting monsters that want to kill us. We don't know how many or what other kinds of monsters your Charles will raise, but your ancestors will fight the ones on the ground, and we will handle whatever comes at us through the air. Are you ready, Najoni? Blackjack Girl asks, sounding grim. Never more ready, I reply. Klejin smiles over her shoulder. Then let's go be heroes, she shouts as she launches into the sky. Behind us, the other heralds rise and follow us to war. Well, that's the end of Chapter 41. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next time for Chapter 42 and 43 of Race to the Sun. This has been Gina Marie reading Chapter 41 of the book by Rebecca Roanhorse, Race to the Sun. Good night, Flagstaff.